Line drive kick, and a little indecision back there between Bray and Mason. Neither to an empty backfield with 4 receivers to his left on the first snap of the ball game. And now Mason will go back and join him. And he'll get the call. And a good gain. Pick up a 5 out to the 30 as we take a look. They'll keep it on the ground. They're going to get a first down out of it. Trey Mason, 2 good runs of 5 yards at the 36. Comes a blitz off the corner. Throw is out in the flat to Ricardo Lewis. Lewis got the corner. Woo, ran into a wall at about the 48-yard line. We've got 1st and 10 on the screen, but it's not. And the throw, this one low and incomplete. Cameron Artis-Payne is in the backfield with Marshall. He gets the carry, and he gets the first down. Without a huddle, and now a diamond set in the backfield. And now it's Marshall trying to take it wide himself. Well, he got a pretty good gain out of it, 3 or 4 before college in Kansas. They fake the end around. He just got rid of it in time. A wobbly pass, incomplete.
And then call the play for his quarterback.
Now they've got receivers stacked to both sides. And Marshall runs into the front wall of LSU, pump fakes, and now heads to the first down marker. Didn't get there.
Close to the marker, and Mills knocks him out on the ground.
And LSU's got it. Lamine Barrow with a fumble recovery. 1st and 15. Dylan Gordon, the tight end, switches sides. Jeremy Hill behind Mettenberger. Off play action. He wants to throw and throw long on the first snap. And Beckham in and out of his hands. He had his hands on it and didn't hold it.
For both teams.
So 2nd down at 15. Now here's a quick throw on a screen out to Landry. Landry spins his way to midfield, maybe to the 49. This time in an high backfield on 3rd down and 2.
LSU likes to run left out of this.
There they go, Jeremy Hill, and he breaks into the secondary. Hill, he's going to take it. Jeremy Hill, touchdown. Lahusi in for the point after. Up and good. Trey Mason's just going to let this one go. In the Wildcat. Former starting quarterback a year ago lost 2. The give, Corey Grant trying to get wide. Hard to do. LSU's pursuit. They're just too fast. 3rd and 9 over the middle. It was tipped and incomplete. Some option. And now he dropped the snap, and he's going to get dropped at the 9-yard line. Duke Riley. The water's just parted there, and he takes it in from 10 yards out. And LSU jumps out to a 2-touchdown lead. And we're only a little over 5 minutes into the game. Turnovers will kill you on the road. And in just 3 seconds, Jeremy Hill's 2nd score of the night. 14-zip LSU. Inside the red zone.
Well, I'll tell you what. Watch these 4 guys. I mean, they just are road graders on this play. I think our stat guy, Pat McGrath, could have scored on this one. This is just a walk into the end zone. I mean, those 4 guys just...
On his other kicks. And he's going to do the same thing here. Out of the back. Artis-Payne in the backfield with Marshall. Will get the call. And nice run. Picked up about 5. Haywire, and they ended up fumbling. Another tough run for 4 more by Artis-Payne. 3rd and 1. And I don't think they got the one. Maybe. I don't think so, though. But Odell Beckham Jr. is looking for one on the other end. And they'll just clear the area and let this one roll dead. Again, Auburn brings up an extra guy to try to stop the run, and this time after a pickup of 3, they do bring down Jeremy Hill to the top of your screen on 2nd and 7. Here comes play action, and they flares it out to Copeland, the fullback, and Big JC I think is going to have a first down or very close to it. Hill follows his fullback and hurdles one tackler and gets inside the 45-yard line. 5, and again they stay in the 2 tight set with Jarvis Landry, the lone wideout. This time they stack Hill up, but he still got a couple yards out of it, and Copeland lost his helmet. The up man in the eye here with Copeland out. They're going to throw the quick slant to Landry. He's got a first down. That's on a 1st and 15, and now it's Landry in motion. Play action. Mettenberger flushed out of the pocket, and they're going to bring him down. First sack of the night. Back in early August, you telling me that very thing. Don't count out the Tigers. As Hill, he might have 100 yards before we're done with the quarter. Sets in the pocket, deep on the right sideline. It's caught by Landry. LSU's been perfect in the red zone this year. Cut back by McGee to the inside. Picks it. 2nd down and 7. They'll give it to McGee. Only got a yard. Nice job by Therese to make the stop on your screen. They're going to run it or try to. And the ball is out. Covered by Auburn at the 2-yard line. So LSU makes a mistake. And that saves a certain score. Territory. They'll try it with a quarterback draw. Marshall. And he gives them a little more room to work. Here's Trey Mason with a first down run out across the 20.
Not a very fast pace.
Quick throw. That might be a lateral, but it's complete, and it's going nowhere.
Wasn't able to come down with the ball in the back of the end zone on 4th down. He did.
Quick pass here. Trey Mason, a blocker in front, and gets it out to the 29-yard. Marshall rolling to throw. Fires, wobbly pass, too high, intended for Brandon Fultz. The first snap of the ball game. He takes this one cleanly and kicks it away. Odell Beckham with a fair catch.
Good by Auburn that night, and we just knew we had one play left, and we put it together, and we're able to make a big play and score. It's been great.
Thank you. Still making noise all these years later.
Thank you.
Zach Mettenberger making a little noise with that throw out across the 40 to Odell Beckham. Jeremy Hill, the tailback, who's had a big night already, and he adds a few more yards to it to the 45. Here he comes again behind his fullback and into the secondary. Jeremy Hill, he might take it all the way again. Inside the 5-yard line. Down at the 2. And now they'll maybe put it to Copeland, the big fella. And he's in. Touchdown. Delahousie in for the point after. Up and good. And done a good job in their first 3 games, but we said this is a different situation on the road in the SEC against the number 6 team in the country. Auburn.
1 or 2 plays.
High snap, quick throw, out, complete to Ricardo Lewis. He only got a couple, maybe 3 out of it for Nick Marshall. This time he wanted to go downfield with it, and still may. On the run, he throws, and it's going to be intercepted by Loston, Craig Loston, the senior safety, with the interception. On downs. Oh, Zach Mettenberger dropped the snap, and they'll drop him for a loss.
Ball security on a night like this.
Only a loss of a yard for Mettenberger, and now the stretch play to Hill, who's been the star of the half, heading to the corner. That's going to be a horse collar. I think
well, there it is.
Chris Frost. Oh.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle, number 17 defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Now Auburn sneaks another safety up there. Hill brought down by Therese as we check in with Reese.
A little bit.
Here's a pitch. And Auburn had Jeremy Hill bottled up that time. No gain. Jermaine wants to go that way. Comes back the other way. Looking for help. Throws back across his body, intended for Boone, and that's incomplete. Little hesitation, then just pooches it down there. Fair catch. Taken right at the 10. Again, the short throw out in the flat. And might have been a face mask there, too, or close to it. Ricardo Lewis spins it.
Not much.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 18, defense. It's 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So first down, Auburn at its own 32. Trey Mason tries a little skip step, a side step, and does well to get. Mason trying to take it wide. Not going to get much out of this. Again, LSU stretches it out. Ego is Ego Jr. His dad also Ego. Said a lot of people just called me Junior till I got to Hargrave Military Academy. Then they started calling me Ego. And that play broken up. And for Auburn, set to punt. Odell Beckham is going to have to call another fair catch. And takes it just inside the 20. Mettenberger, the give to Hill for the snap here on second down and 7. Play action. Mettenberger, heavy pressure. They're going to get to him. Boy, quickly Casanova McKenzie got in that LSU backfield. More on that in a second here on a third down and 11. Mettenberger standing in the backfield tall, goes down again, so they sack him second time in this series. We said coming into this game too, we'd find out what these two groups of Tigers are about, and so far it's all about LSU. Here's Quan Bray taking it on the run and getting buried on the punt. Draw play this time to Mason, and Mason, nice run before Loston puts a head in there and stops him at the 49-yard line. A minute 33 remaining in the half, and they've only got one timeout left. Marshall fires too high again, intended for Sammy Coates. And
the weather has been part of it, but he has just not looked as comfortable throwing against this LSU defense.
Auburn is now 1 for 8 on third down conversions tonight. Snap was a little bit wide, but he handled it and gets the punt away, and Beckham's just going to get out of the way and let this one go into the end zone. And Auburn's going to take a knee and head to the locker room. Odell Beckham Jr. and McGee, and a pooch kick, and it's fair caught at the 44-yard line as we check in with Holly of the third quarter. Tigers of LSU from their 43, and Mettenberger, just like that, wants to throw. Tight coverage, intercepted. Pulled away. Jermaine Whitehead trying to get a pass to Jarvis Landry. That's the first interception of the year thrown by Zach Mettenberger. Marshall, quarterback draw. Got about 6 with him on second down and 3. Gives it off to Mason. Trying to take it wide. Little hurdle job to get a yard. Don't want to waste the interception. And the throw's complete. And they've got a first down. It's out. Sammy Coates. Finally, Coates has got a catch. The 8-yard line. Mason skips it outside. Got the corner, or what he could of it, before Micah Eugene knocked him out of bounds. He got 6. Second down and 4. This is the deepest penetration on the night for Auburn. And inside the 20 and about a yard shy of the first down is Trey Mason.
You have to be thinking touchdown here. You can't be thinking settle for a field goal. You've got an interception. You've got it deep in LSU territory. You got to make it pay off with a touchdown.
You see the frustration on Gus Malzahn because he wants to go a million miles an hour and just can't quite do it yet with this young quarterback. 3rd and a yard. Mason got the first. Off to the races inside the 5-yard line. Best run of the night by Trey Mason.
And he made the right decision to give it to the back.
And they give it to him again, and it's a touchdown this time.
This time they're going to line drive it down And Odell Beckham will have to let it roll.
Touchdowns for the whole season. As you mentioned, 9 already in 2013.
Jeremy Hill spins away, and again he's into the second level before he's dragged down by Jonathan Mincy at the 47. Trying to answer Auburn's touchdown here early in the third quarter. Hilliard stood up at the line. Nice job by Casanova McKenzie to make. Well, Jeremy Hill says, I'm fine. Put me back in. 3 wide out group. Wide receiver screen to Landry. Got a block from Boone and down the sideline and gone. Jarvis Landry, touchdown.
Not sure what the penalty is going to be. We expected Auburn to use tempo.
During the run, holding number 86, offense.
Not showing the replay. Mettenberger, deep middle. Wide open is a tight end, and Dixon all the way down inside the 10.
Tempo.
Throw out to Landry. Got a block again from Boone, and then he got dragged down. He's going in the end zone saying that his knee didn't touch. Goal at the 6-yard line. Hill the tailback behind Copeland. And here he comes. And there he goes. Touchdown, LSU. Up and good with a little our ball game. James Hairston to kick. And Trey Mason just got to let it go. They're in there right now in the Wildcat. And here comes an end around. Ricardo Lewis. And did all that running for 2 yards. This is John Chavis, the defensive coordinator. His group has done an exceptional job tonight. 3-yard gain for Trey Mason. Down at 5. Comes a blitz on Marshall, and it's tipped at the line of scrimmage and almost intercepted. Clark hasn't let him do that tonight, either by keeping it away from him or kicking it so high. And again, he's got a call for a fair catch. And takes it around.
You know you're going to get to play.
Yep. Here's Hilliard again. Pickup of 5 more. Kenny. Mettenberger looking to throw the slants. Got it to Jarvis Landry. Landry off to the races. All the way down to the 36-yard line.
Very good after the catch.
Back to the ground game, and Hilliard. Nice run of about 6 yards. We got flags down in the secondary, however. They fake it to him. He's going to loft one over here to the corner intended for Odell Beckham, and Beckham thinks that he was interfered with back there by Ryan White.
No, that's not.
That's an interference.
No,
number
both.
19, defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Jeremy Hill. This time they stand him up at the line of scrimmage, and he only got about a yard. Beckham to the left and Landry to the right on a 2nd and 9. Mettenberger looking on the fade to Beckham, and it's in and out of his hands, and Ryan White broke that one up. First down could come at around the 4-yard line. Mettenberger coming to the end zone this way to Beckham and way over his head. From right in the middle of the field. And it's a fake taken by the holder. And did he get a first down? I think he's short. Trey Mason straight ahead out to the 12 tonight. A struggling night for Nick Marshall. He's going to keep this one on the zone read, and he gets a first down. And Loston cuts back inside when it looked like he was going to go out of bounds.
First down.
This time straight up the middle to the 30 is Trey Mason. Bodies up. Get the fullback Fultz in the slot. And flags are down as Marshall keeps this one and gets whacked. 1 of 5 on 3rd downs. Over the middle, and he completes this one. And it's Marcus Davis, the freshman out of Delray Beach, Florida, who's got a first down. And now
coming to cover him. He was coming late.
Ooh. Corey Thompson stands up Trey Mason. Play action. Loads and fires long. And got a man. Down to the 1-yard line is Sammy Coates. So finally a big play and a perfect pass from Marshall to Coates. Goal at the 1. And the keeper and the touchdown by Nick Marshall.
Flag down, though. Flag down from the opposite sideline. See what the call is.
Prior to the snap, false start. 51 offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Marshall scrambling. Lobs it. I think he was over the line of scrimmage, wasn't he? Sammy Coates incomplete.
As well.
They give it off to Corey Grant. Weaving his way down inside the 5 again. Nice run. Mason, touchdown, Auburn. 3-yard scoring run by Trey Mason. The kick is up and good. You give him a chance. He's got a chance from 2 yards deep. Runs into his own man, and he's going to be brought down shy of the 20. Jeremy Hill. Another nice run. 8 or 9 again. It's funny, Ollie, I told Todd during one of the timeouts a couple of minutes ago, I've never seen.
In the third quarter. But Ellis Johnson's defense has played very well in the second half through the first 3 games.
They haven't given up any points in the fourth quarter this year, have they?
No.
Mettenberger fires complete. Odell Beckham made the first man miss, second man miss. They swarm around him, and he's still got first down at the 44-yard line. Play action. Mettenberger rolling left and throwing back to the middle and threw a strike to Odell Beckham, and that shows the arm of Zach Mettenberger right there. That's diving catch. Back to the ground they go. Jay Collins got Jeremy Hill, receiver. Quick throw, Beckham. Nice job, Ryan White. He had to. 3rd down and 8. Mettenberger standing tall, deep middle, got his man, and off to the races. Landry. Touchdown. See in for the point after. Up and good.
He's played beautifully since.
The kick goes. Trey Mason about a yard deep. Little hesitation, and he brings it out. Shouldn't have hesitated. Maybe shouldn't have brought it out either. Yard line, empty backfield, and it's a quarterback draw for Marshall, and he doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Keep giving him the football.
This throw out in the flat, and maybe a yard gain, if lucky, for Ricardo Lewis. His target is false up there. They haven't thrown one his way. Marshall might not throw it all here. Now he's going to run with it. Ooh, man, he's sandwiched at the 20-yard line by Lamine Barrow, who came back. He hasn't mishandled any snaps since the first one. High kick. Beckham might have a shot at this one. He will from the 27. Odell Beckham got a nice block, got to the corner, and that's a first punt returned off the foot of Stephen Clark all year. And on the ground, first down from the 31-yard line. This is Blue, and Alfred Blue getting into the act from that deep backfield, and you hear the chants of
on first down.
Dylan Gordon, one of the tight ends, came out, lost his helmet, I think. He has to come out for a play, and now Alfred Blue for the first down. Landry, the motion man from the far side. Blue, this time they're going to wrap him up for no gain. Might have gotten a yard out of it. Brandon.
A bit better than maybe people thought, and certainly better than they were a year ago.
Mettenberger going to go deep down the sideline. Almost a one-handed catch by Odell Beckham Jr., and I hope he's not hurt.
Interference, number 3, offense. That's a 15-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
Once in a while. And Blue taking would-be tacklers with him out to the 40-yard line. Mettenberger in the shotgun, quick throw to the wide side. Oops, that one's dropped. That doesn't happen. 15 yards of punt return. Is back waiting on it at around the 20-yard line. Wow, he's got to backpedal a mile just to get to this thing at about the 7-yard line, dancing his way across the 10, but only to the 12.
Georgia.
Louisville and Ohio State had a lot of trouble today.
Yeah, a lot of trouble.
Whoa, Trey Mason met head on by Quan Alexander. Marshall throws incomplete, intended for Jay Prosh. Marshall throws complete out to Marcus Davis. Davis with a little stiff arm and a side move there to get close to the first down, but he haven't converted a fourth down. Now they have. Trey Mason pops through there, pick up a 4.
1,000 yards for this team last year in an offense that struggled. Good hard-nosed player.
Here's the keep by Marshall, dragged down by Daniil Hunter. Second down and 5. Inside give again, and tough run by Mason. 3rd and a yard. And he's got another first down. Not by much, but he didn't need much.
He scores.
Marshall going to air one out. Long ball again, and caught again by Coates again. Second time those two have hooked up on a long ball.
For big plays.
One got him down to the 1-yard line. That one got him down just inside the 25. Flags fly in as Mason goes down. The throw out in the flat. And I think it's going to be a first down to Quan Bray. Let's see where they spot it. Popping it outside is Curtis Payne, and he's in. Touchdown. Cameron Artis Payne, 12-yard touchdown run. And so Auburn's not giving up. And there it comes. And they've got it. Cody Parkey's got it, doesn't he? Auburn football.
For further review, the ball was illegally touched by the kickers at the 44.5-yard line. It'll be LSU's ball, first down at the spot of that touching.
Tell you what, on the night we thought maybe it was done for the night. He's right back in there. A 2 tight end set, and he'll get the handle. And he's going down at the line of scrimmage, if not losing a yard. Second down and 11. Hill again stops at the line of scrimmage. Gabe Wright made the first hit and got help from his friends. And Auburn trying to lengthen it. 3rd and 11. Mettenberger steps up in the pocket and had it. I think he had his arm hit as he was throwing. Fair catch. Taken and dropped. Does LSU have it? Let's see. And still, they're going to say Auburn football. They don't have a lot of time to work with right now. And they'll run it. And Trey Mason, a nice run. About 9 yards to the 25. Got to throw pretty soon. Maybe not. That's just a wasting precious seconds here. Play action. Marshall throws on the run, and he throws a strike. Complete. First down.
Marshall. Deep on the near sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills.
Across the field. And the toss is to Jeremy Hill that way. He's going to lose a couple. And again, Jeremy Hill losing a couple more than they won last year.
Yep.
3rd down at 14. They're going to keep it on the ground. And Hill gets some of that lost yardage back. Picked up 5. McKenzie makes the stop. Handled the last one, but did recover the drop. This one chases him to the far side, and he's run out of bounds as soon as he makes the catch. Group for Nick Marshall. Steps up, throws short, almost a pick 6 going the other way. All over it in front of Marcus Davis. So a couple of freshmen playing over there on that side. Here's a throw that is caught. Tony Stevens, another true freshman. 2.5 to go. Give it back. Now on the run is Marshall. Faked it to Trey Mason. Goes out of bounds. Only got a yard out of it. Second down along 8. LSU might have jumped off sides. But Marshall, whoops, slips, and now lets it fly. And tipped, broken up. Intended for Tony Stevens. And it was White back there again.
Offside defense, the nose guard. 5-yard penalty, replay, second down.
Their side of midfield. Empty backfield. Marshall Throws a little screen out. Bubble screen to Coates. Coates down the sideline. Coates almost broke it. Had one guy to beat, and he couldn't quite do it.
Yet earlier in the game, nice big gain out of it.
That was Quan Alexander that saved a touchdown. And now they jam it up on the inside. Artis Payne, who's already got one tonight, takes it down close to another first down. And straight up the middle to a first and goal goes Cameron Artis Payne. First and goal, Auburn. Marshall fade to the corner, double coverage, intended for false and incomplete. Second and goal. Marshall backpedaling and in trouble. Got away from Ego Ferguson. Still moving around back there. He's not going to get away though. Marshall zips it down the middle. Incomplete. It was intended. Last chance for Auburn. Marshall flips it out to Mason. He almost lost his balance. Keeps it and gets dropped by Quan Alexander, and that'll do it. And the last team to beat LSU here was Auburn 7 years ago. They can't pull that trick tonight.